Today is Christmas Day, and once again PMDG has shocked us all. Welcome aboard Flight Simmers, my name is Rowan, and a happy Christmas to you all. So today on the 25th of December, Robert Randazzo has once again made another post on their forums showing off the marvellous 777. However, this time it is showing previews of the actual external model of the aircraft. Now, 2 weeks ago, Robert did tell us to prepare to have a glass of eggnog in hand, ready for some previews, and he did not disappoint. Today, he is showing us 4 new screenshots showing the 777. We're not sure what variant it is as of yet, but I have to say they are mighty fine. So before we delve into it, we're going to quickly look at what he has posted in the forum, which is him basically saying that today is the day which they decided to show the first true previews. He also goes to credit their modelers, which are Jason and Vin, who have done a spectacular job in modelling this aircraft. Further down in the forum, he also mentions about how the testing is progressing with the aircraft, which is quite interesting to us because it allows us to understand how fast the aircraft is progressing. And what he has said is that they have found nearly 200 fault reports, which are basically issues which the beta testers have found with the aircraft. Now, the aircraft appears to have been in beta for at least a week, so for them to find this many bugs is a great amount of progress so that they can work on fixing them. He also mentions, however, about half of these faults have already been resolved by late Saturday evening, which was 2 days ago for us. So knowing this is actually really promising for us in terms of a timeline, because it seems like they are progressing extremely fast, especially through the holidays, to get this aircraft ready to be released. In fact, they also said that they have just created a brand new build, meaning a new version of the aircraft with bug fixes today on Christmas. So we've talked about the basic information which Robert has discussed in the forum. Let's look at the images itself. So the first one is actually a really stunning image, not because of the textures, which are already brilliant, or the modelling, it's to do with the lighting. Now, Robert Randazzo also mentions this in the forum. If you look closely on the centre left windscreen, you can actually see the light refracting in the glass. Now, I don't think I've actually seen this amount of detail in an aircraft yet, but to see this is actually astonishing. We can also see some other smaller details like the modelling of the gear door bay, the nose, which I'm not sure if it opens or not. And then moving on to the next image, we can see a bit more of the gear itself, with parts of the gear strut showing. Now, there's not a lot of detail which we can really see right now because of the angle, but from what I can see, it is absolutely stunning. We can also see all the individual rivets, such as on the border of the windscreen. The amount of detail on there is actually mind-blowing. And then moving on to the tail, this is where the detail really starts to shine because of the way how the lighting is in these images. We can see once again all of the different panels of sheet metal, which has all the individual rivets, the APU exhaust as well, which looks amazing in the light, and also just the general reflections off of the rear of the aircraft. In fact, looking onto the horizontal stabilizer itself, the way how the light's bouncing off of it, showing the immense amount of detail, the slight offset between the elevator and the horizontal stabilizer is just immense. I don't actually think I've seen an aircraft with this amount of detail focused on the exterior model. And then finally we look at the vertical and horizontal stabilizer from a different angle, showing off more of the front of the vertical stabilizer with the anti-icing, and also seeing parts of the modelling of the windows which look absolutely amazing. Now, I don't want to overanalyze this image and just let you look at it yourself and come to your own conclusion, but as I said, the progress has been astonishing so far, and this has been a brilliant Christmas gift for us to receive. Now, I'm not going to drag on this video any longer, so I'm just going to make a few extra points from the forum itself, which is that the flight testing still continues to run well, and that they will be willing to show us more previews in the upcoming days and weeks ahead. From PMDG's point of view, they are also very happy with the way how the aircraft is progressing, and from what I can understand is on time in their timeline. And then at the very end, they also wanted to wish us a happy Christmas, which I'm sure we definitely have had now. So what did you think of these images? Make sure you do let us know in the comments, because we're intrigued to see your views as well. As I said before, I don't want to overanalyze these images because there's not really much to overanalyze. We don't know what's going on with the systems, and we don't know what's going on with the animations and such. But from a visual standpoint, I have to say this aircraft is looking absolutely beautiful. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do click on that like and subscribe button, as it will help support our channel. I hope you all got the presents you wanted for Christmas, and have a happy new year. My name is Rowan, and you've been watching Information Alpha. See ya!